What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? First, I'd like to thank you guys for giving this out, for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share. If you don't like it, that's fine. Thank you and for watching. Just thank you for watching it. So today, I'm gonna get into something that a lot of hockey fans love getting into, and this is the best time of year. Everybody knows this is the best time. It's springtime. It's starting to get hot. The girls starting to wear bikinis. It's about to. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful time. It's beautiful time, especially with sports. You got the NBA. You just had NCAA. You had all this good stuff. But there is something that is even better than the NBA and all that stuff combined. The NHL playoffs. Yes, the NHL playoffs, the best playoffs in the world. I love watching it. I love the games. It's more intense, and it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing coming up next week. So today I want to give y'all my playoff preview. Who I think is going to surprise. Who I think is going to disappoint. My analysis on the Eastern Conference and Western Conference. And also I'm gonna talk about who I think is going to win it all and who's going to make it. So let's start. Let's start with the East. The East is pretty much a crapshoot. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I really don't see it's pretty much gonna be a crapshoot. It's gonna be an unpredictable conference. It'll be an unpredictable playoffs in the Eastern Conference because any team, well, except for Columbus, and also I don't think the Rangers. I said the Rangers was gonna win it, gonna go to the Stanley Cup Finals, but I don't think they're gonna make it. I don't even think they're gonna get past the first round. Um, so any team can make it except for Columbus and New York Rangers. This is gonna be a crapshoot. I will say the only team I think that's going to disappoint is Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't believe that they will make it out of the East. I think they will disappoint as usual. I think I think the problem with Pittsburgh is they're not tough enough. They're not physical enough. We've seen what you do when you put a team that's very physical on them. If you look back to what happened in 2012 with the Flyers, they got pretty much manhandled. Then you look at what happened with the Bruins last year; they got manhandled also. So you can't. So the blueprint is right there. If they can be more physical, a little bit more tougher, Sidney Crosby stop diving and stop crying and whining like Keith Sweat, then hey, I think they can make it. Then I think they can make a move, but I just don't see it happening. I think Fleury is going to them demons, them nightmares going to come back, and he's going to disappoint also as well. I think a team that's going to surprise some people in the East is going to be the Pittsburgh, not the Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't know. The Philadelphia Flyers. I believe that they can make a run. I believe that they can beat. Of course, they can beat the Penguins, but I think they can beat the Boston Bruins. As much as I respect the organization of Bruins, I do. I think that that Philadelphia can make a run to the Stanley Cup Finals. They have all the things you need to compete with a Western Conference team, which is size, which is skills, a little bit of grit, a little bit of toughness, and they got pretty good goaltending with Steve Mason this year. So they got some good goaltending this year. Um, and actually, with Columbus, they can do something. They have a Sergei Bobrovsky who was a last year's Vezina Trophy winner. Seems like he come back to form. So Columbus could do something, but I don't see it. I think they're gonna be a quick out. The most so anyway, the most intriguing matchup to me is going to be in the East is going to be Montreal versus Tampa Bay. That could go seven. That could be a very exciting game. Those are going to be exciting games. Both teams are fast. Both teams want to get up and down. They're very skillful. You look at Montreal. They have Gallagher. Uh, that dude wears number 27. He has a. I know the guy's name, but it's just a long. His name starts with Alex. He has a long name, so I can't it's a long name. You got a young, good defenseman with PK Subban, and also you have a goaltender and Carey Price who can carry the Habs all the way to the Stanley Cup. But I think that Tampa Bay will beat them in 7 games. That's going to be that either either way. One of them teams can win it, and also one of them teams can do some things. But I don't see that happening. I think the Pittsburgh not the Pittsburgh, the Philadelphia Flyers is my team to watch out for. They're the most intriguing team. They have all the necessary things you need to get out of the East. Nobody's not talking about them. I think they can do it. I think they are very underrated. Nobody's talking about the Flyers. I think the Flyers can do something. So they're my team to watch out for in the East. The Pittsburgh Penguins are my team that's going to just straight disappoint and flop. So that's it for as far as the East. Now the West is concerned, as far as a disappointment, I think that it's going to be tough because I can see the top 6 teams, all of them can make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. They are that good. They are that talented. Um, but based off what people are saying, based off what this team has done during the season, I think if St. Louis doesn't make it out of the West, I think this season will be considered a disappointment. Mainly because they're all in for this year. They got all their chips in. They traded for Ryan Miller. They traded for Steve Ott. They're really trying to their goal is to win the Stanley Cup. So they're all in for this year. They're all in for this year. They have all the hype. People are saying this team is going to be a favorite. So I think if St. Louis doesn't make it out, I think they will be a disappointment. I won't consider it a disappointment because the West is so stacked. But but based off what they've done and based off who they've acquired, there's expectation for them to make it all the way to the Stanley Cup. Also, I think a team that's going to be a dangerous team is the Colorado Avalanche. I think Colorado can be another dangerous team. They're young. And there's an old saying that ignorance is bliss. So there might be a chance where their youthfulness might work in their favor. Because to be honest, how many of y'all, and be honest with me, thought that Colorado was going to make it? Going to be a top 6 seed team. I thought they were going to be fighting for a wild card. I didn't think they was going to be this good this quick. I love what Patrick Waugh is doing. I think he should be coach of the year. I think Jack Adams Award winner. If that's not what they if that's not the name of the Jack Adams Award, then forgive me. Just clarify that in the comment section and just tell me, hey, Cav, that's not what it meant. So if I got it wrong, I apologize. But anyway, I think this team can do something. I think they're most dangerous team to play. But I think that Chicago will beat them. I think Chicago will beat them, and it won't be a big disappointment. Because you look at Chicago, they're the reigning champions. I think Chicago will beat them in 7 based off of that experience. But like I said, you got Chicago, you got Colorado's youth, so they can do something. So they can do something, and you know and make a surprise and want to run to the final. So Colorado, even though I think that y'all gonna lose, but y'all gonna lose to the Blackhawks, I think you guys can y'all my surprise team. Now now the most intriguing matchup in the playoffs is I think it's gonna be 2 of them in the West. I think Colorado and Chicago, and also St. Louis, not St. Louis, San Jose and Los Angeles Kings. The Los Angeles Kings San Jose series, I believe that's gonna go 7 games. It's gonna be a bloodbath. You're gonna see hits. You're gonna see low scoring games. You're gonna see great defenses. Um, and it's gonna be some great goaltending as well. This series is gonna go 7 automatically. They played last year. They pretty much know each other, and I don't know if they really like each other like that or not. But anyway, um, that's gonna be another intriguing series. I think Chicago and not Columbus, Chicago and Colorado series. That's gonna be intriguing because both teams like to go up and down. Both teams like to score 3 or 4 goals. So that series could be a 5-4 game, 6-5 game. That's gonna be a series where I think the goalies can just go up and down, up and down. So so now, who do I think is going to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals? Now, remember, this is what I'm thinking. And remember, it is April 10th. So anything can happen from here on to June. So you watch this video, you can come back and come back to the county you was wrong. This is what I think is going to happen. I don't know. I'm not a psychic. So here's who I think is going to make it in the Stanley Cup Finals. Anaheim and the Philadelphia Flyers. And here's why. Like I said in the East is pretty much a crapshoot. Any team can make it. So I'm just rolling with the dice. I'm just picking Philadelphia because they can surprise and beat Boston, and and if you put them against Pittsburgh, I'm going with Philadelphia all the way. So I think the Philadelphia will win the East and go to the Stanley Cup Finals. I look at Anaheim; they've been the best team so far all year, most consistent team. I love Corey Perry and Ryan Getzlaf. Also, I love their secondary scoring with Teemu Solani. I love the D men also, and I love their goaltending. In the playoffs, you need great defense and good goaltending, and I think Anaheim has that. They possibly could have the best in the West, so I think that's gonna happen. I think Anaheim's gonna make it, and I think the winner of the Stanley Cup Finals will be Anaheim in 6 games. I think Anaheim will be a little bit too much for Philadelphia as far as scoring and physicality. So I think they can make a run. So pretty much I have Anaheim winning in 6 games. They're World Stanley Cup champions, and everybody gonna be all happy. And I know one person gonna be happy, Ryan Miller, so he can go. He can go to Anaheim because that's what I've been hearing. That's all the rumors I've heard. So anyway, that's it. I think that you Anaheim, you will win the Stanley Cup this year. I'm not gonna put no money on because I'm not a betting man because I'm broke. So I'm going with you, Anaheim. Anaheim, you guys, I think you guys will go and win the Stanley Cup. All right. That's it, and let the good times roll. I can't wait. Next week is gonna be on and popping. I'm going to enjoy every minute. I'm gonna stay up late, watch the late West Coast game. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, absolutely beautiful. So that's it. Thank you for watching. And like I said, subscribe, share, like, or whatever you like to do. So take care and goodbye.